man, criticism's gonna come. When you start doing things that are not only outside of your comfort zone, but they're outside of what other people actually expect for you, criticism's gonna come. I remember that mentor told me, he's like, Josh, why don't you go start a business for yourself? Why you go start a business with this guy? And I looked at him and cocked my head. I was like, a business for myself? Are you serious? My partner, he was like, man, I've never done this stuff before, dude. I'm a little nervous. What do you want to do in 2020? What kind of goals do you want to accomplish? Do you want 2020 to end just like 2019? Get your ass up and go do it, man. Because nobody's going to do it for you. Good morning, guys. Joshua Crampton here, Multigen Mindset. I want to talk to you about stretching yourself, man, and showing up in life. Going after things that are bigger than you even thought you can even do or imagine in life, man. I'm here in San Antonio. Been here about 15, 16 days. Just moved here from Houston. I'm at this beautiful resort where I live. I looked at like 20 apartments, man, when I decided to come back to San Antonio, and I was either going to live in a high-rise downtown, which I couldn't find any here that were any good, or this resort. So I already told you before, I like to live around positive, upward mobility people. And we just got back from Houston. We had a day trip for some business down there. Me and my partner Raymond, we went down there to open up a men's hormone center, meet a custom furniture manufacturer that wants to hire Multigen online marketing to manage all their online presence and build websites and branding for them. It was funny, on the way down there, Raymond, my partner, he was like, man, I've never done this stuff before, dude. I'm a little nervous. I've never started a wellness hormone center before. And I said, man, who gives a shit? It don't matter. I said, the skill sets that you have can be applied to multiple areas, man. And I told him, I said, man, when you step out of the box and you have to actually start going after things that are bigger than what you can almost imagine for yourself, I said, that's where it's at. I said, you stay in this little box of, oh, I know I can do this and I know I can do that because I've done it before. You don't grow. You've got to step out the box, and you got to try doing things you've never done before, and you got to push yourself beyond what you think that you can do. That's how you find out who the fuck you are. Because then things start freaking happening and you're like, holy shit, this is working. This is gonna happen. And at first I didn't believe it. That's where it's at, man, is showing up in life and accomplishing things that are almost beyond what it is that you thought you could do. It's funny because on my Multigen mindset, I got a notice on there that I'm self-publishing my book in about 2 months, and I've got some criticism about that, and I just think it's funny. I even had a family member criticize me on it too. Family member messaged me talking about, hey bud, congrats on the book, but there's some misspellings on your website. You might want to fix that if you're going to write a book. Man, criticism's going to come. When you start doing things that are not only outside of your comfort zone, but they're outside of what other people actually expect for you, criticism's going to come. But that's how you know you're actually stepping outside the box, man. That's how you know you're actually doing things that are beyond what you would be doing if you stayed in this little bitty box. So my message to you, man, is step out the box, go after something bigger than you can almost imagine, because that's when you're stretching yourself. I don't give a damn if there's misspellings on the website. I wrote it myself. I don't have a writing degree. The book is just story after story after story of accomplishments and failures of my own personal life. Hopefully, if I can self-publish that book and it helps one person in this world, then my goal is met. I'm not even trying to make a lot of money with it. The point is, show up, man. Give yourself a chance. Believe in yourself. Set some goals that are beyond what you can think. and then start working towards them and trying to create momentum. Go get training, sign up for certificate programs, man. Go get mentors. Give yourself a chance. Show up for yourself. I remember when I first started Majestic Lighting when I was 21, I went and got a business mentor, and I was actually having him mentor me on something outside of starting my own business. And the Lone Star College there that I was going to, and the Woodlands had a business mentoring, so I went and signed up for it. I remember this guy, I sat down in front of him and I was asking him these questions about how to do something. He said, well, why you want to start a business for this other person when you could start a business for yourself? And you know, I was 21 and I had a lawn cutting business before that. I started when I was 17, but it wasn't a legitimate business. It was just me and some boys out cutting yards making money. I remember that mentor told me, he's like, Josh, why don't you go start a business for yourself? Why you go start a business with this guy? And I looked at him and cocked my head. I was like, a business for myself? Are you serious? You know, and I had known since I was 12 I wanted to create wealth in this world. I had known since I was 12 I wanted to be a business owner, but I never conceptualized it. I never really saw me doing it. And so this gentleman began to coach me on how to set this thing up and how to get it going. And now, after failure and success in that particular business, trying to figure out how to get it off the ground and get it going and get it stable, and good business partner after bad business partner, and just, you know, going through the motions from a 21-year-old to a 32-year-old, 33 when I am today, with that particular business. It's almost like you finally start to see what it takes to make something happen. But the point is, dude, is to show the hell up. Give yourself a chance. Don't short yourself on your experience. This life is really short, man. It's shorter than you think. And there's things that you need to accomplish that you're supposed to accomplish. And it's not only even for yourself, it's for other people. If your life could be a beacon of growth or inspiration for somebody else, then that's what you're here for, man. My only hope in this world, I got a few goals. One is I want to inspire as many people as possible. That's the bottom line. I want to raise the vibration and impact as many human beings on this earth before I die. Whether that's writing a book that has misspellings in it, create Multigen Mindset, whatever it is that I can do on this earth, man, I'm going to do it until the day that I die. Trying to make an impact. That's my goal. I want to take care of my family, provide experiences that I didn't have as a child. I want to meet as many human beings on this planet that are positive and open-minded and encouraged to grow as humanly possible. So I have a few goals, man. I want you to start setting goals for yourself, dude. Start setting some goals that are more than you think you can accomplish, and then start working towards those things to create that momentum. And eventually you'll start seeing little by little that you're getting closer and closer to it. Put some stuff down on a timeline. And then watch, you know, there's going to be criticism come out the woodwork. People talking about, well, you can't write a book and you can't do this. Man, they're only limited in their own thoughts for themselves, and they're putting that on you. So show up in life, man. That's my message. Show up in life. Give yourself a chance. Try to experience all the beauty that there is in this world to experience, man. Try to impact as many people as possible. You guys go kill this day. There's only about 10, 12 days left in December. Then you got a brand new year in 2020. What do you want to do in 2020? What kind of goals do you want to accomplish? Do you want 2020 to end just like 2019? Who do you want to be in 2020, and how do you want to show up in this world? That's what you need to be thinking about. What's the biggest, grandest, most ridiculous accomplishments that you can get done in 2020? Have you been waiting to get an education? Have you been waiting to get mentoring? Have you been waiting to start a business? Have you been waiting to write a book? What have you been waiting and procrastinating on doing? Get your ass up and go do it, man. Because nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody will do anything in this life for you but you. And don't be selfish about it either, man. The things that you go to do in this world, remember, you're not doing them for yourself. You're doing them for other people to make an impact. So get out there and make something of yourself, guys. Take some chances, take some risks, make some mistakes. The more you fail, the more you succeed. That's all I'm going to say. All right, guys, over and out. Joshua Crampton, Multigen Mindset.